Hey guys, it's Whitney. I apologize that I have not had any videos out in a while. I actually have made a couple, and for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've been uploading them from my phone. They have not been wanting to upload to YouTube. I've been trying multiple times and no luck. So I'm really hoping that I can get this one on there. I apologize for the lovely way that I look. This is my pre-run look. Also cleaning today. It's getting some cleaning done, and it's my first day off of work in a while. So I have a lot of updates to do with my different numbers. I think the last time I came in was maybe 1 week post-op. Like I said, I made a week 2 and a week 3, but yeah, I don't know why. Not working. Got to get that figured out. So it will let me upload to my computer, but then, you know, it doesn't work. So I have notes here, so let me take a look. So my highest weight back in August or beginning of September 2012 was 246. My pre-op diet, I started at 232. My day of surgery, I was 227. And my week 2, I will give you, I was 222, which was a 3-pound loss for that week. For my week 3 on 3/5, I was 220.4, so that was a 1.8-pound loss for that week. And then this week, my weigh-in was yesterday, and Tom is in town, so I wasn't expecting a very big loss, which I didn't get anyway. And I was 219.8, which is a 0.6-pound loss. But you know what? A loss is a loss. I will take it. So, first thing I want to talk about is that I have no restriction. No restriction. It probably happened, right around the end of week, like going into week 3. I started feeling like super hungry. And like I could eat way more than I was supposed to. I still didn't. I still stuck to my portion sizes, but for days I was feeling like on the breaking point. Like, I can't do this. And for a while I wasn't seeing any loss, and I was going, okay, so I'm giving myself these little amounts and there's no loss, and I am starving. And it's really hard. My doctor told me that I could get a fill at 4 weeks. Okay, that would have been great. That was yesterday. Guess who's out of town for 2 weeks? You know, starting whatever, sometime last week. My doctor is out of the country. Nobody else does fills. Awesome. So that means I have to wait until next Thursday. I know that's only another 8 days. I've made it this far. I can do it. Actually, what I've been finding is that since I've been exercising, my band seems to be tighter, which I know I have absolutely no fluid in my band. He does not, you know, prime it with any fluid at all, so my band is empty. But I do notice that I'm feeling better when I'm exercising, so I'll take it. You know, that's kind of been how I've been counteracting my food this last week and a half or so, is that, you know, I've been working out hard. So that means I can eat a little bit more because I don't want to gain, but if I'm going to maintain until I get my first fill, that's fine. You know, I'll take the little bit of loss. It's hard for me not to see those bigger numbers. I'd like to see really more than 2 pounds a week, but, you know, it is what it is right now, and I have to wait until I get a fill and get a couple more fills until I get to my sweet spot. So that's that. It is what it is. I can't wait to get that first fill. I know that usually doesn't do a whole lot, but at least it's going in the right direction. Let me see what else I wanted to talk about here. So I started running again. I know a lot of doctors say, you know, you have to wait 6 weeks. You only can walk for the first, 6 weeks, and then after 6 weeks, you're, don't have any no restriction on whatever you want to do exercise-wise. My physician is a little bit more, I don't know, he's pretty conservative in a lot of ways, like with not filling the band with any fluid and things like that, but he also is understanding of the fact that I'm in the healthcare field and he thinks that I know my own limitations. So he told me to just listen to my body and see how I feel. So that's basically what I've been doing. The first, I think week 2, closer to the week 2 is when I first started walking, and I was just doing some good like power walking and at a pretty brisk pace, and that seemed to make me feel a lot better, just, energy level wise and everything like that. And then I think like a week and a half ago, I started running a little bit, and I really just did it to see like, how do I feel? Like, is this hurting me? How is my body tolerating it? All of those things. So, and it's been fine. And actually, and I don't know if it's because I do have less weight on myself than the last time I tried running, but I haven't hit that wall yet where I feel like, oh my gosh, I've been pushing it too hard and now I need to stop. So I've been doing great, and I actually just started the Couch to 5K again on Monday. I'm going to be doing week 1, day 2 today. Because I have run in the past, I did add some extra distance and time to my running at the end. But my plan is just to make sure I'm like at least completing the program, and then I'll see where I'm at. So I'm still trying to just do 3 times a week. If I can do more, awesome. If not, 3 is the minimum. So I think that's a good starting point for me, because in the past what has happened with me in exercise is that I push it too hard, too fast, in too many days, and then I get to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. So I need to build myself up. There was a point in time, probably for at least a year, where I was running, 4 or 5 times a week, and it was very manageable and I loved it. So I just want to get back to that point. I feel really good. Obviously some days are better than others, but that's okay. I'm really just putting myself first with the running, and everything else like that, and kind of everything else like cleaning the house and doing all that kind of stuff can come next. That's just how it has to be right now. So real quick, I just wanted to talk about, I know a lot of people, maybe aren't sharing that they've had surgery with, their coworkers or maybe some of their close friends, and that's kind of what I was hoping to do. I've really only shared this with a couple of very close coworkers, and just really my immediate family, my husband, my closest friend from college, and my sister and my mom and dad and grandparents, and that's it. Even my extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins, they don't need to know. My other coworkers don't need to know. But here's what happened. Somehow it came out that I was out of work for quote-unquote elective surgery. Now, what kind of surgery do you have that's elective? I mean, come on. People can figure that out, especially I'm in healthcare. I work with a bunch of nurses. They're all women. They all talk. So whatever. So I actually had a couple people directly come up to me and be like, did you have the lapband? Or did you have bypass? Or things like that. And I just kind of told them, a couple of them I did say, yes, I did, or whatever, and I just said it's for my health, and it's not really anyone's business, and I really don't want to talk about it. So, that's whatever. Excuse my language, but my husband has said the whole time, basically, fuck them. Who cares? Who cares what they think? It's not about them. It's about you. It doesn't affect their life. It's your life. Let it go. Don't let it bother you. I'm just a very sensitive person, so I've always let things like that get to me. So I'm trying to go on and be like, no, this is for me. I know I did the right thing, and I'm on the road to good health. So this video is getting a little long, so let me kind of speed this up here. I wanted to give a couple quick shout outs. This is not, by all means, this is not all the people I want to shout out to, but I'll be really quick here. I wanted to say thank you for inspiring me, Teresa and Monica. You guys are awesome. You're rocking it. They're going to be running a, I believe, half marathon next month. And they started, I think, with the Couch to 5K program, and I love they do videos when they run, and it's just so inspirational. It just makes me want to get off my butt and do it too. So I just wanted to say you guys are awesome. Thanks for your videos. To my accountability partner, Fatima, you rock, girl. I love, you know, talking to you. We text each other and stuff like that. And I apologize. I've been so crazy with work and school that I feel like I haven't been a very good accountability partner recently. It's so hard when I'm on nights and, you know, and I feel like I want to text you at like 3 in the morning, and that doesn't really work out for most normal people. So, but we're both really struggling. We both have no restrictions. So we're trying to find things to, you know, kind of keep us occupied so we're not overeating and not eating the wrong things. So, and then just a quick shout out to Nicole's New Life and to Brad that are both doing the Couch to 5K program and rocking it. Just wanted to say great job, you guys. And I think that's it. I am going to try to be better, and I will come at you guys next week with my 5 update. And oh yes, it was my 1 month bandiversary yesterday. So that's great. I can't believe it's already been a month. All right, guys, have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.